Well, middle May sees the return of Graham Hamilton, and this time he brings mate Andy Martin, and I think we had a pretty good trip actually. There's Andy, first time up in this sort of waters and first time doing this sort of fishing, so big learning curve. He did pretty well in the end. We got them all what we had to get. So there he is with a nice barra coming in. I think we got about 60 odd barra for the trip, which is a little bit underdone officially, but geez, we had some wind, we had some still got some fresh water. Pardon me, still got some fresh water in the rivers and all that sort of thing, but still good. Yeah, so Andy's a bit tickled about that. He said this is not too hard. And here he is with yet another one. We did have little sessions where they just one after the other, which was good. That's another nice fish. He said, yeah, no trouble. Don't know what they're on about. It's too easy this barra fishing. We've got Graham coming in this time, and with yet another nice bass. We've got a couple. I've got one around just over the 70, and that's another one again there. But most of them were that size, fun size. This is how good this thing went off. We caught it on a plastic, and it jumped about bloody 4 foot in the water when it first realised it wasn't what it thought he was eating. I just said to it, I said, "Put your rod down, man." The fish just politely jumped in the net. But, this was a good barra. Well, they're all good barra, aren't they? So Andy's pretty happy about that. Well done, mate. Beautiful. We had some fun with some blue nose salmon. We had a few sessions with them, actually, different places, and a couple of those went home for dinner. People always were pretty tickled about it. We had a little bit of silliness here. Every cast was just salmon after salmon, but I think this is when they took 2 home for dinner. Yeah, so that was a bit of a crazy little session.
Before we do anything, we'll let him go probably.
The boys are happy. Well done. There's another one. A little bit close to the rod tip there, Graham. We spoke about that, but anyway, it's all good. No damage done. So he's just about to come in and join the crew. G'day, mate. How are you? So that was nice. Nice salmon. Very good indeed. Yet another barra from Andy. He was pretty tickled. He just put his new lure on and bang. We got quite a few finger mark. Not a lot of footage actually. I don't know what I was doing there, but quite a lot of finger mark. But we also had, that's a nice fish. We also had a fairly good run of jacks, and there's a couple coming in here now. I think a couple of these come home for dinner one night too. I think. But we got quite a few jacks. Cod, all the usual things that come in. Look at that, beautiful fish. Graham's pretty tickled about that.
Mr. Hamilton.
Excellent. Yep. And the same thing again, we were having a cup of tea and Andy's put a bait out this time, just sitting there while we're having a cup of tea in the shade, and bang! So, here it comes. That was a nice bloody jack too, look at that. I said, what do you think about that? And he said, well, that's good, that's enough. Yeah, funny bugger. Graham, nice cod, but we had one of these for dinner and he was a bit hesitant, I don't know about this cod business, but I've got to tell you, they're okay, and he's committed. Look at that jack, beautiful. Beautiful. But as usual, we've got to go out into the blue. Now here's Graham on a pretty good golden trevally, and watch the reel come off the rod here in a minute. Round about nowish, I think. Mass panic about to happen. Oop, there it goes. Holy bloody durly. So we've got hold of that and we put it back on, and after a prolonged effort, and Andy's just about wetting his pants laughing, and we're on again, and we're the same fish, and then next minute, pop, it pops off again. There it is now, it's gone again. So he's thinking, bloody hell, what have I got to do here? So it took about 10 hours to get this thing in, so we get to the close. We're just about to net it. Everything's well, and then poor old Andy, he did well. He got it in the net, but just when he went to lift it, he sort of let it out the other side again. So anyway, we've had to do a bit of quick reversing. A little bit of water on the lens there, as you can see, but beautiful golden, nice fish, really nice fish. And here's that man again on yet another one. So this was a little bit smaller, but still a bloody good fish. But so we were a bit more in control. The reel stayed on. Everything was okay this time. And we're just getting back. Look at that, there's a face of happiness. I'm just getting back in, turning him around here now, and there he comes. There he comes. So in he goes. We're all good.
Just bring the fish across in front of you.
And that's a nice fish too. Well done, Graham.
Say something nice.
Beautiful.
Now, the queen fish were, as they are this time of year, a little bit silly, and we've got a double hook up here. It's pretty hard to net when both boys are on, so I've got the GoPro hanging on the on the net here in a minute. So we're about to go in. So I net this one about to come in, and then the other fishes on the other side of the boat's ready to be netted as well. And I just can't film the net both, so I actually turn around and put both fish in the same net, and there they are. The boys are pretty happy, so we had a bit of a hole trying to hang on to these things, got them back in the water quick smart. And there we go again, and there's more and more. We had some good sessions at times. Andy was funny, he was in his English accent, you know, say a few things, but grunting and groaning and carrying on, but he got a couple of nice ones. We had something chasing this one here at the moment. I'm not sure whether it was a shark or a crocodile or whatever. We think, well, we didn't know in the end. It was a bloody crocodile. You can see him in the background there coming in to get us. Bloody thing, but anyway, he didn't. We had a bit of fun. We got the fish in, and
Quick.
there he is. You can see him coming in. Look again, see? So amazing. But yeah, so another good queenie in, out of the jaws of death. And we've got Andy on. We've got heaps of trevally, just fun size. No real big ones this time, but yeah, nice pulling size. I mean, they just pull for their weight. Unbelievable. More queenies coming in with Graham. This was a good one. This was probably around the 1150 sort of size. It's a big one.
Now look at the size of that mother.
Beautiful. You hear Andy in the background saying, "Look at that mother." Yeah, just some of the queenies that came in. Terrific.
Half a big grin.
All in all, we had a pretty good trip, good variety, got a lot of fun, a lot of giggles, a lot of trees got disabled because of ourselves. We managed to catch a few trees. There's a happy couple. Well done, boys. Good effort.
Can't see your face. That's not a bad thing, though.
Well done. Enjoyed your company, and look forward to next we meet. Thanks very much, fellas.